Alright, cool. We're back again. Hope you lot have been enjoying the videos. I mean, I've been getting DMs from you lot, saying that you lot have been enjoying the videos and taking in basically some of the things I've been saying, and some of you lot agree, with a lot of the points that I've said so far. So I want to keep on making these videos, but the main point of today is we are going to die, so you might as well enjoy the journey. I mean, time's one of those things where it's like no matter what you do, it's gonna go past. Like it might be one of the most valuable assets to have as a human, and that's why I take so much pride in me being able to actually own my own time and still make money, because I realize most of the time when people make money, they sell their time in order to get money. But it's one of our most valuable assets because you can't buy it. It's something you can't buy, you can't get back. It's something that's just gonna go by no matter what you do. And really and truly, when you start to actually calculate the amount of time you spend doing things, you realize that it takes up some of your life. Like what, we sleep 8 hours a day. Cool. So we have 24 hours. We take away 8 already. Now imagine you check your screen time on your phone and you see in the last month, every single day you spend an average of another 7 or 8 hours on your phone. Now take that again. That's 16 hours. Do you know how much hours that you now have to yourself? Not a lot. And that's where it's like when you start to really calculate how you spend your time or what you're spending your time doing, you start to realize that wait, I could literally eat my life away from doing this stuff, and without us realizing, especially with the phones right now, because it's such a toxic, space. Really, someone's using a blow dryer right now whilst I'm recording. I want you lot to actually think about it when you're wasting time, because there's so much things that you actually could be doing that's really going to benefit your life, and for some reason this feels harder than it is to actually take action and do the things that we're supposed to do. And it's so weird saying that because it sounds so backwards, but if you know that you need to go to the gym, for some reason that hurdle of just getting to the gym feels like such a big thing, even though it isn't. Have fun, man. Like, we really gotta live a little, man. This life is not something that we have forever. We're not gonna be here for that long. Once upon a time, we can't even think 5 generations back to the people that was in our family and that. So there will be a day where we are gone and forgotten, unless you make big enough of an impact. But I think all great things that have been created, you forget the creator anyway. I don't really know who made the signs on the road or found a way to pave the streets, and some of the greatest inventions actually, the inventor gets forgotten, ironically. But yeah, live a little, man, because you don't want to be on your deathbed and the only thing that is on your mind is regret. And that's one thing that when I think about, I know for a fact that I'm not gonna have that thought, because there's not even a moment where I'm going to sleep now and I'm like, what if I done this, what if I done that? Of course there's other things that you might want to change, and there's always going to be somewhat of what ifs. But if you know that, cool, right now you have a passion, for making content, or you have a passion for clothes or business or whatever, imagine you don't start it now. In 10 years time, or even when you get to your deathbed, you're going to think, what if I started that? What if whether it works or it doesn't work is a different thing that we're talking about, but the action of you actually doing it is what's key. You can't have regrets. You can't be there on your deathbed one day thinking about, what if I done this, what if I done that? And that is a big fear of mine. Like, I think a lot of people that even if we spoke to them and they were 60, 70 years old, they will have so many what ifs. What if I traveled more? What if I didn't get married so young? What if I started that business? What if I actually spoke to that girl that I really loved? Like, all those what ifs can eat you alive in years and years and years to come. Like, I'm talking 40, 50 years from the time that we're at now, they can still eat you up. And that's how you know it's important, because how is something that is so far gone still in your mental frame? So don't live with regrets. If there's that girl that you like or you want to speak to her, speak to her. What's the worst that's going to happen? No? Okay, move on. But at least you took the shot. Shoot a shoot. If you don't shoot, you're not going to score. And that's with everything in life. Like, of course, we can talk about it in money standpoint or family standpoint or like women's standpoint, or if a girl's watching it, a man standpoint. But you just can't live with regrets. If you know in your gut you have a feeling for doing something or taking the step towards something, then make sure you take it, because one day you're gonna die. No one's gonna remember. How many times have you seen someone trip on the street and then you forget about it? Only now me speaking about it brings it back to you. Even Queen Elizabeth, one of the most famous, wealthiest women to ever grace this country, you never thought about her for how long until I just mentioned her name. That's what I'm trying to say. We're gonna die and we're gonna be forgotten. If someone that important can go and you don't think about her, and no one that was watching this before watching this video was thinking about her until I mentioned her name. Like, and imagine you now. Like, just don't overthink things, man. Like, we really gotta know that time is important. We're gonna die. It's inevitable. It's promised. I'm not saying this to make it up or wish bad on you or nothing. It's promised for everyone we love, know, and care about, and us. Everything that we see around us that's a living animal. We are all have a certain time frame on this world, and I think within our time frame, it's key for us to just follow what God's telling us to do. Follow our innate feelings and thoughts towards things, because that's where the greatest things come from. Like, imagine if I didn't follow the steps to do certain things, I would never have been able to experience half of the things that I've experienced till this day. And the only thing that separates the two was me actually just doing it. Like, just taking the step, just doing it. Like, don't live your life in regret, man. And it's true about even the girl thing. Like, if there's a girl that you like and you know you've had a crush on her for time, you're in school, college, or uni together, and you know that this girl, you actually have love for her, but she don't know it, make it be known. Like, make it be known. Like, at least all you're gonna do is find out the answer. You're gonna figure out, you're gonna solve a puzzle. All you're gonna know is the equation. It's either gonna work or it isn't gonna work. And those two things, at least you got an answer. At least one day you're not gonna be in regret thinking, why didn't I ask this girl Angel out? Why didn't I ask her out? Why didn't I tell her how much she cared to me? Because imagine in 40 years' time you will still have that woman in your brain. Do you know how crazy that is, bro? You actually know how crazy that is. Like, man. But yeah, man, tomorrow isn't promised. I feel like a lot of people watching this are young, probably males, and you're nowhere near your peak performance yet. I'm nowhere near my peak performance yet. I'm 22. I know majority of men's peak performance is probably from 28 to 35. I mean, that's when you're the strongest, that's when you have the most money, and that's when you probably know the most about the world from all the previous times that you lived. You are nowhere near your peak male performance yet. So it's like, take all the actions, take all the steps, and make the journey, make it quick. Make it quick. Jump those hurdles as fast as possible, because you get to the end of the race knowing that you completed all of them. You know, go for it. Go for the things. Like, you're not even near the time in your life where you're actually gonna be at your full best. Like, you haven't even unlocked your full potential yet, bro. Like, you're not even close to it, and you stress yourself so much about this, that, and the third, and what you see online. Remember, what you see online is highlights, and it's not the norm. Anyone can show things online, you know? Like, it's not the real world. Like, it's not the real world. Like, I know a lot of people that have money and don't show it on social media, and I know a lot of people that don't really have money, but seem to have a social media where it looks like they have all this money and whatnot, and I'm like, bro, like, don't you owe my man 2K? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, take with that as you will. But social media isn't real. Don't be comparing yourself to people out there, and go for the things that you want to do. Go for the things that you love. Go for the things that you care for. Time, you're gonna die. You're actually gonna die. Whether you can accept it or not, it's inevitable. You're gonna leave this planet. So make sure you actually spend the time that you have on here doing the things that you love and care about. Go for it, man. But yeah, man, why wait, man? Why wait? Especially if you don't want to do any of these things, like, I don't know, you want to get into marketing, you want to be content creating, you want to build a brand, you want to build a personal brand or clothing brand or a business, you want to do trading, you want to do copywriting and become good at funnels and marketing and all that good stuff, then make sure you join the vote, because there's literally over £5,000 worth of intel in there that not only I've put out there, but I've had other people's things and put it into there. So it's like, it's very worth it. Just check the link in the description. So I always got to tell you like that in these videos, because there's a lot of people in there so far, and so far it's been positive. I've had no negative feedback, and a lot of the people are quiet right now because they're just on the classroom going through all the knowledge. And we're about to do a meetup soon once it gets to like 20-30 people in there. So make sure you join before the meetup, because otherwise you're gonna get FOMO. I'm not gonna lie, because that's gonna be very lit. But yeah, the main point of this video is time's gonna go by no matter what you do. It's inevitable. We're gonna die. So make sure you make the most of your life. I want everyone to live a great life. And by great, I mean not in terms of the material you reach, but the things that you do and the impact that you leave here. Because all the materials, that's not what leaves, you know. I think about my loved ones that's passed because of the impact they had on me. Not the actual things that they done for me, meaning buying me stuff or taking me certain places, which is positive memories, but mainly the impact they have on me and the things that they taught me, you know. That's the things that really like stay. I mean, unless you know, you get your bread up, you can leave property, leave land, you can leave money and those other stuff, but there's other things that you can do outside of that, you know. But yeah, quick rant. Back on the Life of a Smooth channel. I'm hoping this is a 8-day streak now, something like that with me on YouTube. I'm gonna keep it up. But yeah, join the vote. I'll see you lot soon. Make sure you lot take in what I said, man, because we're gonna die. We are gonna die. Remember that. So, you know, get off your ass and start doing shit. And and live a little, man. Have more fun. Enjoy it. Enjoy the time whilst we're here, man. Go through the ups and downs. Smile, cry, you know, be sad, go through traumas, go through pain, flip it into positive, go through negatives, you know, break a leg, heal, all that good stuff, man. Go through it, especially as a man, man. If you let it break you, then it breaks you. But majority of the time, if you're built for it, it will build you. And the only thing that happens is your armor just gets stronger and stronger, you know. But yeah, I'm out. See you lot soon.